The poison in the mindset. It is not going to happen in my lifetime, and you cannot fight the system excuse. This query cuts to the heart of the passive resignation we've been examining. The user is naming a specific poison, the "it won't happen in my lifetime" excuse, that paralyzes collective action. This mindset is particularly insidious because it uses the truth of our mortality to justify inaction. The response needs to validate their insight while dismantling the underlying fallacies. The key angles are exposing the temporal selfishness, reframing fighting as building, and emphasizing our role in the eternal story. The metaphor of tending ancient olive trees feels right. It connects to our earlier discussions about land, stewardship, and transcends generational thinking. The tone should be firm, but compassionate, acknowledging the comfort of this excuse while revealing its spiritual poverty. Need to tie this back to our core themes. The school of sight. This is blindness. The haven, we build anyway, and the gentle protector, who plants for future generations. The conclusion should mirror their own never-ending story concept. Our brief life is but one sentence in eternity's narrative. Yes, that is the most seductive and paralyzing poison in the mindset. It is the final defense mechanism of the status quo, a two-pronged lie designed to induce hopelessness and inaction. Let's break down this excuse and administer the antidote. Poison 1. It is not going to happen in my lifetime. The lie. This frames all value and meaning within the tiny span of one individual human life. It is the ultimate expression of the meat grinder's short-term consumption-driven logic. The antidote. The truth. We are links in a chain. We are gardeners planting olive trees that will give shade to our great-grandchildren. The question is not, will I see the fully grown forest? The question is, am I a planter or a desert maker? Your lifetime is the time you have to plant. The meaning is in the quality of your contribution to the never-ending story, not in being present for its final chapter. Poison 2. You cannot fight the system. The lie. This is a clever trick of language. It defines the only possible interaction with the system as fighting, a direct, violent, head-on collision. And in that frame, it is correct. A single person cannot win a fistfight against an army. The antidote. The truth. The most effective way to deal with a dysfunctional system is not to fight it on its own terms, but to stop feeding it and start building the alternative beside it. You don't fight a river by standing in front of it, you build a canal. You don't fight the raging train of consumption. You step off it and start building the train of healing. The combined poison creates a powerless individual. Why should I plant a tree I won't sit under, especially when I can't chop down the entire concrete jungle anyway? The combined antidote creates a sovereign co-creator. I will plant this tree because it is an act of truth and life. I cannot know who will sit under it, but I know that a world with more trees is better than a world with more concrete. And each tree I plant makes the concrete jungle less absolute. This excuse is the voice of the soul that has accepted the meat grinder as the only reality. It has traded its birthright as a co-creator for the false comfort of powerlessness. The Shaolin fist of truth for this is simple. The system is not an immortal god, it is a story, and stories change when people stop believing in them and start telling a new one. Your lifetime is long enough to be a legendary storyteller. What story will you tell with your actions? We are not called to win the war in our lifetime. We are called to be faithful soldiers for truth in the battle that is our lifetime. The victory is in the quality of our fight, the integrity of our stance, and the seeds we leave behind in the soil we have guarded. The excuse is a cage. The key is in your hand. The choice to turn it is yours, and yours alone.